Do you know that insects have something called compound eyes that are made up of lots of tiny units called ommatidia? It's like they have thousands of mini eyes that work together to create a picture of their surroundings. Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we'll be talking about the importance of insects in our world and some interesting facts about them. Insects are the most diverse group of animals on our planet. There are over 1 million known species of insects, making up about 80% of all known animal species. They have been around for millions of years and play a crucial role in our ecosystem. They can be found almost everywhere on Earth and carry out a variety of crucial tasks. Certain insects serve as pollinators, which help fertilize plants and promote agricultural production. Others are predators that support the equilibrium of ecosystems by reducing pest populations. Others, however, are decomposers that metabolize decayed organic materials and replenish the soil's nutrients. It's hard to overstate how important insects are to people and the world's biodiversity, since many ecosystems would not work right without them. Insects have been crucial to human culture and history in addition to their ecological significance. In addition to being used to make fabrics and colors, they have also been employed as sources of food and medicine. Insects were some of the earliest animals to populate the land during the Devonian period, which started around 416 million years ago. Despite being tiny and lacking wings, these early insects played a crucial role in the development of terrestrial life. By the beginning of the Carboniferous epoch, 358 million years ago, insects had evolved and expanded significantly. Some species, such as the enormous Meganeura, which resembled a dragonfly, had wingspans of up to 70 centimeters. The insects of the past were frequently stronger and larger than the insects of today. This is probably because during the Carboniferous period, when atmospheric oxygen levels were higher, insects were able to grow larger and become more active. Insects' long evolutionary history is evidence of their adaptability and resilience, as well as a reminder of the essential role they play in ecosystems around the world. Have you ever wondered how insects like flies, mosquitoes, and dragonflies see the world? Well, they have something called compound eyes that are made up of lots of tiny units called ommatidia. It's like they have thousands of mini eyes that work together to create a picture of their surroundings. And did you know that dragonflies have the most ommatidia? They have up to 30,000 ommatidia in each eye. That's why they can see movement and track their prey while flying. Butterflies and bees have about 6,000 to 8,000 ommatidia. Different insects have different numbers of ommatidia in their eyes, with some having tens of thousands and others only a few hundred. Compound eyes give insects a wide view and allow them to detect motion very well, but their visual clarity is not as high as that of animals with single lens eyes, like humans. One of the most pervasive and adaptable groups of insects on Earth are cockroaches. They belong to the order Blatodia and can be found all over the world, from the tropics to the Arctic. People often see these insects as a problem because they live close to people's homes. They can be identified by their flat bodies, large antennae, and quick movement. Cockroaches can run incredibly fast. Many species of cockroaches are able to run at speeds of up to 3 miles per hour, which is equivalent to a human running at 200 miles per hour. Because of their special nature, cockroaches can survive in a wide range of conditions. They can survive on very little food and water because they are omnivorous, eating both plant and animal matter. Also, they can endure intense radiation, sweltering heat, and exposure to toxins and chemicals. Cockroaches have certain lesser-known characteristics that make them fascinating critters, despite their bad image as pests. It has also been found that cockroaches help the environment by breaking down organic matter and making the soil healthier. Cockroaches are also remarkable in their ability to regenerate and recover from injury. They have a high tolerance for physical damage, and can often recover from wounds or even regrow lost limbs. Believe it or not, certain types of cockroaches can live for days or even weeks without their heads. They can do this because they have an open circulatory system and can breathe through tiny openings in their body segments. Even though cockroaches have a bad reputation for being pests, scientists have used them to study a wide range of biological processes, such as immunity, regeneration, and navigation. Grasshoppers are insects in the order Orthoptera. Their long, jump-ready back legs make them stand out. They live all over the world and are important parts of many ecosystems, such as deserts, grasslands, and forests. Grasshoppers are herbivorous creatures that eat a variety of plants, including vital foods for people. Grasshopper populations that are out of control can seriously harm crops, resulting in lower yields and financial losses for farmers. In 2020, a massive swarm of locusts caused a lot of destruction to crops in several countries in East Africa. These locusts are actually a type of grasshopper that can travel far and eat a lot, so they quickly spread across the region and cause significant damage to crops like maize and sorghum. This was especially hard on small-scale farmers who depend on their crops for food and income. The outbreak affected millions of people who were already struggling to get enough food. According to the United Nations, billions of locusts were part of the outbreak, and a single square kilometer of locust swarm containing about 40 million locusts can eat the same amount of food in one day as about 35,000 people. Locusts can be very difficult to kill because they have a high reproductive rate, and their swarms can quickly grow to millions of individuals. They can also move quickly and cover a lot of ground in a short amount of time, which makes it hard to keep them in one place and keep track of their movements. In addition to harming crops, grasshoppers can annoy people because big swarms can destroy buildings and infrastructure. Grasshoppers are intriguing creatures with unusual adaptations, despite the harm they may do. Some animals can feel vibrations in the ground to find and avoid predators, while others can hiss or click to talk or defend themselves. Even though they can be a problem for farmers and homeowners, grasshoppers are important to the natural world because they eat plants and are a food source for many predators. To control their populations and lessen the harm they can do, it is essential to understand their biology and behavior. Another one of the most well-known and despised insects in the world is the mosquito. They live all over the world, from the tropics to the Arctic, and they spread diseases like malaria, dengue fever, and the Zika virus. Because of their distinctive nature, mosquitoes may survive and even thrive in a range of situations. They have a proboscis that they use to pierce their host's skin and suck on their blood, as well as long, thin bodies, 6 legs, and 2 wings. In addition to being an annoyance and potential disease carrier, mosquitoes are an essential component of the food chain because they provide food for several bird, fish, and insect species. There are a few mosquito species among the numerous ones that are particularly harmful to people. Malaria is a disease that kills hundreds of thousands of people annually, particularly in sub-Saharan Africa, and is spread by the Anopheles mosquito. The Aedes mosquito, on the other hand, is in charge of spreading illnesses like the Zika virus, chikungunya, and dengue fever, which have become more common in recent years. Although mosquitoes can be challenging to manage, there are several tactics that can be employed to lower mosquito populations and the risk of disease transmission. They consist of getting rid of stagnant water where mosquitoes breed, using insecticides and mosquito nets, and creating vaccinations and other instruments to stop and treat diseases spread by mosquitoes. Some insects are used in research. Due to their small size, quick reproduction, and simplicity of handling in the laboratory, insects have long been used in scientific research. Here are a few instances of how various insects have been employed in studies. Fruit flies. For more than a century, genetic studies have employed the common fruit fly, Drosophila melanogaster, as a model organism. It is the perfect organism to research the genetic underpinnings of traits and diseases because of its quick generation period, tiny size, and huge number of progeny. Honeybees. Bees are crucial pollinators, and the future of agriculture is now under threat due to their reduction. In an attempt to comprehend the reasons for colony collapse disorder and create strategies for protecting these vital insects, researchers have examined honeybees. Tribalium castaneum, a species of beetle, has served as a model organism for studies in developmental biology, ecology, and evolution. It is a helpful tool for researching various subjects because of its small size, simplicity of usage, and quick generation time. Moreover, insects have been used in environmental science and medical studies. Scientists have created medications based on substances discovered in insects, such as the antibacterial qualities of maggots. Insects can also be utilized as bioindicators, which means they can be used to track pollution and alterations in the environment. Overall, insects are valuable study tools that have advanced our knowledge of a wide range of subjects. Concluding, while they are sometimes disregarded, insects are vital to the health of the world's ecosystems. Insects play a crucial role in preserving the equilibrium of the natural world by doing everything from pollinating plants to digesting organic materials. Insects are important for our environment, our food supply, and scientific research. They are also fascinating creatures with unique abilities and characteristics. Let's continue to learn and appreciate the important role they play in our world. We can help create a world that is healthier and more sustainable for everyone if we appreciate and preserve these tiny animals. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content.